Our Kalamazoo Valley Community College feature for this week here on WKZO, and we have a very special guest with us. She is a nationally acclaimed author based in Comstock Township. Her novel, Once Upon a River, about a Native American teen girl's story of survival and adventure, was made into an award-winning feature-length film, and her new book, The Waters, came out a little bit earlier this month. Bonnie Jo Campbell will be at the Dale Lake Auditorium on the Kalamazoo Valley Community College campus on Friday, February 2nd as part of the college's Visiting Writers Series to talk about the books and more. And she is joining us this morning on WKZO. And Bonnie, it is a pleasure to chat with you. How are you this morning?
Oh, great. Nice and cold. It's great to be with you, and I can't wait for this event.
Well, tell us a little bit about what your presentation is going to entail.
Well, I'm going to talk in the afternoon. I'm going to talk to the students about writing and about my new book, The Waters, which I don't know if you know, but it was just chosen by the Jenna Book Club on the Today Show, so that's been exciting.
That is exciting indeed.
And then in the evening, we're going to have a discussion with Harula Rose and me about the book. Now, Harula Rose is the woman who adapted the book to a screenplay and then directed the movie of it, and we're going to be talking together and answering questions and before the showing of the movie.
It's coming up on Friday, February 2nd. We mentioned the movie that your novel, Once Upon a River, was created from. What is that like to see your writings up on a big screen like that?
It's been really fun because I felt very good about this particular, the woman, Harula Rose, who optioned the film rights to the book. She is a new filmmaker. She graduated from the same college, University of Chicago, that I did, so that I felt like we were kindred spirits. And she just did a really interesting adaptation, and I had to learn a lot that my 300-page novel would be boiled down to a 90-page script. And so a lot had to go, and yet in this 90 pages, which became 90 minutes of film, she was able to achieve the emotional work that my novel did. So it was a really beautiful experience being a part of that.
We're talking with nationally acclaimed author Bonnie Jo Campbell from our area here on WKZO. She'll be at Kalamazoo Valley Community College's Visiting Writers Series Friday, February 2nd. And beginning this week, the Kalamazoo Valley Museum will have a mini pop-up exhibit about Bonnie Jo Campbell on display through the end of June. So something to look forward to there. Bonnie, what inspires you in your writing?
Well, my community inspires me very much. Those who've read my work know that I write about the people here in Southwest Michigan. And I when I was younger, I tried to write about people from Chicago. I thought, they're more interesting and sophisticated. But I figured out pretty quickly that actually, no, we're the interesting ones. We people who get by in this part of the country, and we have a beautiful landscape that always inspires me. This story takes place in a swamp, and I think swamps are they're ubiquitous around here, but they're kind of not always appreciated, I should say.
And they lend themselves to wonderful stories, too, don't they?
Yes, because they're mysterious.
Yes.
Swamps are, they're a little scary. You could sink in the water. You're between the water and the land. And this story, my new novel, which is about 3 generations of women who live in the swamp, who have grown up in a little house it's sort of an island that's in the swamp. And it really, I believe that our landscape around us really affects who we are as people, and it works in my books that who my characters are. They couldn't be from anywhere else but the area around Kalamazoo.
Bonnie, as part of the Visiting Writers Series, you no doubt will be talking to some young aspiring writers. What's the number one piece of advice you give someone who wants to be a writer?
Yes, that is part of the joy, and especially at KVCC, because there's such a big variety of people, and though not all of them are young in age, many of them at the college are young at heart. All of them at the college are young at heart, and a lot of people are interested in writing right now. I think a lot of us we feel we're living in challenging times, and writing is a way of kind of puzzling our way through it. What's our role in the world? And mostly what I tell students is, if you want to be a writer, you have to write. And you have to read. So really the old thing that your old high school English teacher told you, write a lot, read a lot, and really pay attention to the world around you.
Simple as that. Bonnie Jo Campbell's been our guest, nationally acclaimed author at Dale B. Lake Auditorium on the KVCC campus Friday, February 2nd. Through the partnership with the Kalamazoo Film Society and the Kalamazoo Valley Museum as part of the college's Visiting Writers Series. The talk begins at 5 p.m., a free film screening at 6, and a pre-talk with Bonnie takes place from 2 to 3 p.m. on the same day. And all the events are free and open to the public, but they do require tickets that you can get through the Kalamazoo Valley Museum's website at kalamazoomuseum.org or at the Kalamazoo Valley Community College Texas Township Campus Bookstore. Our special guest on our KVCC feature for this week on WKZO, author Bonnie Jo Campbell. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, it's been so great to talk to you, and I look forward to seeing everybody at the campus out in Texas Township, or maybe I'll be hanging around the museum at my exhibit.
All right. Well, either way, we welcome you back to Kalamazoo for this big event, and thanks for being with us this morning.
Okay. Have a great day.